imagine if we had a movie theater in Tlaco. That'd be amazing because then in the afternoon we could go to the movie theater and there would be air conditioning and we could eat popcorn. Guys, please come on. Maybe if we like join efforts, maybe we can all get the money to open a movie theater. No, right? That must be really expensive. So sorry, it's just a daydream. It's not going to happen. The movie theater in Tlacotalpan. So let's see. More people. Yes. Okay, good. So, unit number 9 is called That's Entertainment. So, we are going to be discussing movies a lot. That means that in different moments of the unit, the book is going to present you with very famous movies. Some very famous current or new movies, but some very famous old movies as well. Some classical movies, all right? Movies are classics and that everybody should watch. So I know that maybe you don't like old movies that much, so we are going to be discussing them like little by little. Anyways, you'll see. Okay, so let's talk movies. And here, everybody has to be active, preferably on the microphone. If you can't open the microphone, then you have to be super fast in the chat, okay? So let's talk movies. Question number 1. What's your favorite kind of movie? Remember that kind of is a category that we can use, okay, to classify movies. So what's your favorite kind of movie, babies? Come on, microphone or chat. Okay, romantic and comedy movies. Thank you. Thank you, Mother. Someone else?
Comedy.
Comedies. Okay.
Comedy
Really?
movies.
Comedies. Okay, comedy movies.
Drama?
Yes. Dramas? Oh my God. Yeah, dramas. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Action and comedy movies. Comedy movies. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have a favorite kind of movie. Mario, do I have a favorite kind of movie? No, not really, right? No, I like a little bit of everything. I really like action. I like dramas. I love musicals. I really like animated films. So I like all kinds of movies, okay? All right, good. I have an additional question for you. So you tell me that you like comedies. Do you like Mexican comedies or American comedies? Because I think they are very different. So what is it? Mexican comedies or American comedies? American? Okay.
Oh, Mexican comedies.
Mexican comedies, really? Oh my gosh, but
Yes.
Oscar, I'm the teacher being a malinchista, but I think Mexican comedies are terrible. Yeah, it's because they're not good. I mean, right now, like nowadays, Mexican comedies are Omar Chaparro and Marta Gareda in
Yes.
20 different movies, no? So it's like, okay, anyways. So, well, you have different opinions. And then when we say American comedies, I know because I know that a lot of you love Adam Sandler. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Adam Sandler. Well, I mean, some of his older movies are really good, but like newer Adam Sandler movies, they are not so. Anyways, okay, let's stop discussing that because you guys are gonna get a bad opinion of me, okay? So, next question. What's the last movie you saw? I know that you're watching Netflix a lot, so please tell me, what's the last movie you saw? Open the microphones, don't be scared. Los Otros. With Nicole Kidman. I love that movie. The Others. Yeah, I love it. Maffer, I saw that movie in the cinema when I was like 14 years old, so or 16, I don't remember. So it's very old. Okay, thank you. The rest of you, people, remember microphones or be active in the chat. I need people to move. Okay, so what's the last movie you saw? Ay, baby.
Misión de rescate. No sé cómo se llama en inglés, teacher.
Misión de rescate. Oh, with Thor, with Chris Hemsworth
Yes.
on
Pero no sé
Netflix.
de cómo se
Thank
llama
you
en
very much.
inglés.
To be honest, I don't know either. I saw the poster, but I don't remember the name either. All right. Okay, thank you, Vicky. Someone else? What's the last movie
Casi
you
quien
saw?
pueda.
A Mexican comedy.
Yes.
Oscar, terrible. Negative points, Oscar. Negative points today, all right? Okay, Edu says, Edu, you already saw Apocalypse War? I haven't seen it. That's so unfair. I have to see that one. Did you like it, Edu? Ah, not yet. I thought that's what you meant in the chat. Sorry. Como caído del cielo. Jaime, really? Isn't it with Omar Chaparro? Oh my, babies. I mean, yes, you can watch those movies, but you should explore some other kinds of movies. There are so many wonderful movies, okay, that don't star Omar Chaparro. So, I saw Alicia a través del espejo. Okay, good. This is the second part of Alice in Wonderland, right, by Disney. Okay, thank you very much. What? Omar Chaparro is the best. What? Okay, so let's see. So yesterday, as a matter of fact, because remember that I'm a new person now. Now I watch TV a lot. So, yay, Teacher Millie. Yesterday, I saw this movie called um, Inside Man. It's a movie about a bank robbery. And when I watched the movie yesterday, I realized that this is the inspiration for La Casa de Papel. So they are very similar. So La Casa de Papel copied that movie, Inside Man. I think it's on Netflix. You should watch it, okay? Um, Blind Spot, it's a series. I don't know it. What is it about, David? Oh, speaking of series, there's a very good like documentary about Michael Jordan on Netflix, so you should watch that one. It's very interesting. Okay, while David tells me what Blind Spot is about, we're gonna move on to the third question. So, like Criminal Minds. Okay, that sounds interesting. You know what, guys? A TV show I can recommend right now. Well, I really like it because this is a comedy. I think like all the characters in the show are very stupid, and that makes me laugh a lot. It's called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know if you have seen it. It's about police officers, but it's a comedy. So, I mean, I like it. It's very funny.
Yes.
Okay, good. So then we have, do you have a favorite actor? So, for example, me, I don't think I have one favorite actor, but there are certain actors that I like. For example, I think Leonardo DiCaprio is an excellent actor. I mean, I really, 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 really like his acting. I think he's very talented. Another actor I like is Robert De Niro. You probably know Robert De Niro from this movie he made with Anne Hathaway, La de Pasante de Moda, or something like that. Or you know Robert De Niro from this movie with Zac Efron. Pero yo conozco a Robert De Niro de los clásicos, all right? The Godfather and a bunch of other movies. He's a really talented actor, all right? Now I want to know, do you have a favorite actor or actress? You don't? Oh,
Jennifer
that's
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is, she's nice, no? I mean, she's not super talented, but I mean, she's nice. Rachel McAdams, yeah. Natalie Portman, she's very good.
Annie
Yeah.
Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, yeah. Anne Hathaway, I mean, I think she's funny, she's talented, so yeah. Anne Hathaway is a really good actress. You know what? Okay, Will Smith and Anne Hathaway, yes. And you know who else? You know, Anne Hathaway is very talented. Emily Blunt is very talented. And of course, they were together in The Devil Wears Prada with Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is like the best actress in the whole history of the world, no? She's amazing. El Vitor. Ah, no, David, no. Negative points for you too. I mean, Oscar and David, negative points today, all right? Okay, very good. All right, excellent. So that's it, okay? That's part of the objective of the movie. We're going to be giving different opinions about movies, actors, actresses, and stuff related to cinema. So now, some movies mentioned in the book. So that we can start the unit, we're gonna have to check some movies, okay, or at least look at the posters of some movies that the book's going to mention, okay? The first movie that the book is going to mention is Black Mass. So Black Mass, here is the movie poster. Do you know who this actor is? Who's he? Who is he? Because he looks very different here.
Leonardo DiCaprio? No.
No, that's not Leo. No, nobody? I mean, the thing is that this characterization for this movie is very different from his characterizations in other movies. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Yes, this is.
Yesterday I saw the characters, the different person.
What do you mean?
How Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ajá.
Teacher, ¿cómo se llama el que interpreta Voldemort?
Ralph Fiennes. Ralph
Hey.
Fiennes. Yes.
Because
Ralph Fiennes used prosthetics, no, for Voldemort. So.
Ajá. And different. Entonces vi esa que era Johnny Depp. ¿Johnny Depp o Johnny Depp?
No, Depp, please. Deep is with double E. Depp is with double P. It's D-E-P-P. Okay, so Depp. There we go. All right, good. So first question. Have you seen this film? Have any of you seen this movie? Black Mass? No?
No.
Yes? No? All right, too bad. To be honest, I haven't seen it either, but I know what it is about. So I just want you to look at the poster. I'm going to make the screen big, okay? For a second. Okay, good. So I want you to look at the poster. What do you think the movie is about? I mean, just guess. If you had to imagine, what do you think the movie is about? Remember, people, active in the chat, on the microphone, but I need you to be fast today. Imagine we are in class, okay? So, what do you think the movie is about? Just from the poster.
It's about crimes or something like that.
It's about criminals, and I think Johnny Depp is a criminal in this movie. I'm not sure because I haven't seen it, but I think, yeah, I think it's about criminals, and the biggest criminal in the movie is Johnny Depp. Okay? Thank you very much. Yes. About action, probably, yes, crime and action, that sounds right. And then question number 3 says, do you know any of the actors on this poster? Because, we have Johnny Depp, and here we have some other actors. Do you know any of these actors? Dakota, very good. Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Grey. She's in this movie, all right? And maybe you don't know him, but another one of my favorite actors is Benedict Cumberbatch. So he's right here. All right, he played Sherlock on a TV show that's on Netflix. You should watch it. Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. So the next movie the book mentions is Django Unchained. So same question. Have you seen this film?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, so much information. Yes and yes. All right. People, be active in the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, now. Next question. No. Give me a second. I lost my cursor. There we go. Okay, no, you haven't. To be honest, I like it. I don't love this movie, but I like it. I think it's interesting. So what do you think it is about? Just look at the poster. What kind of movie is this? What is it about? Observe the poster and please tell me. What do you think it is about? About vaqueros. Very good, vaqueros. Okay, good. So, what's the word for vaqueros in English? It's very easy. Cowboys. Hay un equipo de fútbol. Woody and Toy Story is a cowboy, so cowboys. So yeah, okay.
About murder is...
Murder es asesinatos.
De matar, no asesinar, yes.
De pew, pew, pew. Okay, yeah, kind of. All right, murder.
Yes.
Yes. Pew pew. Yes, all right. Actually, this
Okay.
movie is a little bit about slavery. Do you know what slavery is? About bad cowboys. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Criminal cowboys. I like that one too. Okay,
But
slavery. Do you know what slavery is? No, esclavitud. So it also has to do about that. Django, who's obviously black, all right, used to be a slave, and he's trying to rescue his wife because his wife is still captive and she's a slave. She's a slave to Leonardo DiCaprio. So that's the mechanic in the movie, that he is free and he's trying to rescue his wife. The movie is very eccentric because the director is Quentin Tarantino, and you know that Quentin Tarantino loves to make like super exaggerated scenes, and there's a lot of blood, and I mean, but
yes.
it's an interesting film. You should watch it, okay? Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, but I'm not sure. Okay, now, what kind of movie is this? It's not an action movie. There is action, but it's not an action movie. Action movies are slightly different. Do you know what kind of movie this is? You can tell me in Spanish if you know the category in Spanish.
I think remember, but mm,
Suspense?
ah,
No, it's not suspense.
suspense.
Suspenso?
Yes.
No, that's
Yes.
not it. Okay, now,
Action?
Mm,
I mean,
teacher
yes, the movie has action. Yeah, tell me. Someone said teacher.
and oh yeah, no.
I
Se
Kimi.
me fue.
Okay, actually, these kind of movies were or used to be very popular in the 60s, in the 70s, and then in the 80s they disappeared. But these movies about cowboys, they are called westerns. Okay, so that's a new vocabulary word that you have to remember because it's part of the unit. Okay, so westerns, yeah, no, 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 no. 12 Years a Slave is a drama, simply and plain a drama. This one is more of a western of sorts. So, westerns, there is horses, there is a lot of old pistols, all right? There's duels, duels are duelos. So, that's the kind of movie that this is supposed to be, okay? De hecho, la siguiente película de Tarantino también fue un western, que fue la de Hateful Eight, okay? All right, moving on. Okay, the next one. La tuve que poner porque viene en el libro. No me emociona. So we had Furious 7 or Fast and Furious 7. All right. So my question is, do you like this kind of movie? Prometo que no los voy a juzgar. Ya juzgué mucho hoy a Oscar. Ya los demás ya no los voy a juzgar. Okay. So, okay, for example, Karen says no.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you like
Yes,
that kind of
teacher.
movie. Yeah, don't
Yes,
worry.
teacher.
No more
All
judgment. No
movies.
more judgment. Only
Yes,
love.
teacher.
Okay, love, no
But
judgment.
Yes.
No, a ti sí,
teacher,
Oscar. Thank you. Uh-huh.
but
Teacher.
ah, ah, ah.
Kimi,
But I
Kimi.
see with my brother
You
as
see or
movies.
you saw?
Yes. No. So.
Ah,
So.
yeah. You
Yes.
saw it with your brother, okay? All
Yes.
right. Okay, good. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people like these kind of movies. They are very popular. Por eso es que van a llegar hasta la número 20, yo creo, porque hacen mucho dinero, right? They make a lot of money. Yes. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
You can see. No, but it's not your favorite. Okay. Okay. You could see it, but it's not your favorite. Okay, good. Thank you, David. Then the next question is, did you see this one at the movie theater? Because to be honest, I did. I went to the movies with my husband and we saw this movie. Do you think The Rock, La Roca en inglés es rock, eh? All right, Kenneth. Yeah, do you think he's overrated? Yeah, I think he's overrated too, but I think that, I mean, these movies are so exaggerated now, no? So they practically have superpowers. So both Vin Diesel and The Rock are overrated. You're right. Yes. All right. And yeah, these movies are getting very crazy. Now, here we have, is there any trivia you know about it? Trivia is like fun facts, interesting information that you know about something. For example, if we go back to Django, the trivia that I know about Django is that when they were filming, Leonardo DiCaprio was like doing this very intense scene, and he like slammed his hand on a table, and he actually cut his hand open, so he was bleeding, but the blood on his hand was real. It was not like part of the movie. He actually hurt himself, but he's a professional, so he just continued acting. All right, so that's some trivia
Wow.
about Django. Yeah, I know he's an excellent actor, and he didn't win the Oscar for this movie. Yo estaba tan infartada, okay? So, but that's the trivia that I know about this movie. Is there any trivia that you know about this one? Que fue la última donde salió Paul Walker. Yo creo que sí saben, piénsenle. ¿No?
Mm, mm,
Nobody?
Pues, pues iba a decir, ay no,
Sí, pero esa no es la trivia, es algo más que se
donde,
relaciona con él.
donde,
Ajá,
¿en cuál? En donde salió la última, donde salió Paul Walker.
ajá. But there's some
I-
interesting
Cuatro.
trivia facts about it.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you, Maffer. He had an accident and he
dead.
died. No, yeah, he was dead, but he died, porque es el verbo, okay? Yeah, he had an accident and
Pero
he died. So to
yo pensé que
finish
en
the
la
movie,
película.
no. Okay, no, the real person, the real actor, he had an accident and he died. So for this
Yes, I
movie, they had to finish it with CGI because I
Yes.
mean he died during the
En la
filming.
película, como murió, se separaron, se supone.
Yeah,
El camino de
I know,
ellos.
I know. Yeah, but here the
Y ya él se
interesting information about it is that they asked his brothers, because Paul Walker had two brothers, they asked his brothers to help them finish. So the brothers were like the doubles and they used CGI for his face. Okay, so that's the trivia we know about this movie. All right, excellent. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay, then we have A Good Man Died. Yes, Jaime, I know. All right, so we have Avatar. Have you seen this movie? This one is
Yes.
kind of old, no? Okay, so good. Yes, and did you like it? Come on,
Yes,
everybody,
teacher.
tell me in the chat if you like this movie. So, a fun fact about the teacher, not the movie, but about the teacher, is that I have never seen Avatar. Never.
What?
Yeah, I know. You know what? The thing is that I remember when this movie came out, I was in university and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Avatar is the best movie in the history of the world." And I hate when people like get on a
Teacher,
train
yes,
like that. Entonces, como
I,
odio unirme a ese tipo de cosas, decidí no verla.
yeah, teacher,
Ajá.
I saw the movie, but I didn't like it.
You didn't like it.
No.
Extra points for you. Very good. I haven't seen it, but extra points for you. All right. So the thing is that the special effects are very good. No, that's what I have heard. And
Teacher,
yes, tell me.
I like it the movie because Neytiri always be my crush.
Because what?
Neytiri, the principal woman of the movie,
Uh-huh.
be my crush.
Okay. All right. Perfect. That valid reason. The actor is, I don't remember her name in this moment. She's also in Star Trek. ¿Por qué se me olvidó su nombre?
Is Zoe Saldaña.
Of course. How could I forget it? No. Okay. Right. Good. So yeah, I mean, she's great. And now the next question is, would you like to see Avatar 2? Because you know that Avatar 2 is coming out in 1, 2, or 3 years, something like that, because James Cameron decidió que quiere más dinero, so a new movie is coming out. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, babies, you really have to give me more information than that today, all right? More than yes or no, all right? So let's move on to the next one. Okay, then we have The Princess and the Frog. I imagine that everybody has seen the poster at least, okay? So You would like the
Ah,
second part. Okay,
yes.
very good. Thank you, Mafer. So here the question is, do you remember what year this movie came out?
I don't remember.
Se ve en el poster.
Yes? A ver.
Yes?
Ah, ya.
Thank you very much,
Ya
Karen.
vi.
All right. Yes,
20,
it came out in
2009.
2009. It came out in 2009. Yes. To be honest, this is another movie I haven't seen. I mean, I have seen parts of it, but I haven't seen the complete movie. But the parts that I have seen have made me cry. For example, when Angeline disappears, that's terrible for me. I cry and I cry a lot. So, yeah, this is a Disney film. Now, this question is more complicated and you need more information than simply yes or no, all right? The question is, what's the story about? Ustedes que si la han visto, ya sé, yo también sé de qué trata, pero what's the story about? Quiero creer que están escribiendo.
Girl, friend the princess.
A girl who is a princess?
No,
No, okay.
the girl is
Mhm,
friend the
mhm.
the princess.
She's
But the
friends with a princess, but the prince,
search how do you say príncipe?
prince.
Search a prince, but the other the man the Batman change the person.
Okay, so yeah, let's see some of the ideas in the chat. But yeah, I get the general idea of what you said. David says that he has never, I have never, that's the correct expression, David. He has never seen this movie complete. Okay, all right. So, no, neither have I. I haven't seen the complete movie, but I have a general idea of what it is about. Maffer says that it's about a girl who works con extra S porque she who works because she wants a restaurant. Yeah, that's a very good description of Tiana, right? And then we have the story about a girl, a working con ing. It's about a working girl, and she doesn't. Ay, se nos están olvidando las S. Tengan cuidado. She doesn't like think the princess and love. Oh, she doesn't like things like princesses and love, but she kisses the frog and she falls in love. All right. She's a girl she's a very hard working con ing, okay, a hard working girl, and she kissed a frog. Okay, you never saw this movie? Yeah, I think that the general idea is that yes, as you mentioned, it's about a girl who is very hardworking and wants to open a restaurant. Give me a second. I am copying my beautiful example in the chat. Okay, pero se me pierde el cursor. One day, a prince is transformed into a frog, and I don't remember because I didn't watch the movie, the complete movie, but she kisses the frog and she transforms into a frog too, no? The two of
Yes.
them are frogs. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay, very good. So yeah, that's the idea. So she kissed the frog and became a frog too. Okay, and then in the end they become humans. Y como en todas las películas de Disney, they live happily ever after. Okay, there you go. That's my summary of the movie, but I haven't seen it complete. Okay, good. So, observations in this part. When we're talking about the story in a film or the story of a film, you just be careful. La podemos narrar en presente o la podemos narrar en pasado. De hecho, suena más natural narrarlo en presente. It's about a girl who is very hardworking and she wants to open a restaurant. Que no se nos olviden las extras S cuando haga falta porque es presente, okay? So be very careful with those things. Okay. And then we have Paranormal Activity. You know, this is a franchise because there have been a lot of paranormal activities, but this poster is from the first Paranormal Activity. Okay? So, Kindergarten, what kind of movie is this? Horror movie, exactly. You don't like horror movies? Me neither, Queen. I am a chicken. I mean, I can watch the movie, but then at night when I'm trying to sleep, I am only thinking about the movie. So I'm a chicken. Yeah, it is horror. It's a horror movie, definitely. Okay, so have you seen this first movie in the franchise? Because this is the first movie. Have you seen it? It's suspense, no, Edu, that's horror. Okay, so have you seen this one? No, but you saw commercials? Look, the thing is that if you see it right now, you are probably going to be like, ay, that's not scary, porque ya se va a ver viejita y todo. But I remember when this movie came out, it was very scary, at least for me, because I'm a teacher. I saw it and I couldn't sleep for 2 days. Okay, not this movie, but I like the suspense and horror. Okay, all right. So, Mafen, in your case, you saw this movie when you were younger. How old were you when you saw it? Do you remember? How old were you when you saw it? Maybe 15. Well, I was 23 when I saw the movie and I was super scared because I am a chicken. And I remember that I saw it on a Halloween with my students. I was teaching at secondary school level back then. I was a secondary school teacher and I saw it with my students. And it was very funny for them because I was very scared and all of them were like not scared. So, yeah, it was a very traumatizing experience. I am a chicken and I am like a super chicken when it comes to like ghosts, demons, aliens. Those things make me super scared. If the movie is about like a serial killer or something, I have no problem. But if the movie is about ghosts and spirits, I get very scared. Yeah, I don't know. I'm crazy. All right, excellent. So, yes, alguien está diciendo teacher, pero no alcanzo a escuchar bien.
Yo.
Okay, Kimi.
I did not see it.
You didn't see it. You should. To be honest, I think it's a good movie. So maybe you should see it now during the quarantine.
If I
De
see that
noche,
movie,
con todo cerrado.
I don't know. Sleep.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. Sometimes I don't sleep when I watch horror movies. To be honest, I got scared when I watched Sabrina. En algunas partes me dio miedo. So imagine that, okay? Yeah, you're a chicken, me too. All right, now, so why are we talking about these movies in specific? Well, we are talking about them. No, esperen. We're going to open the student's book, okay? So I don't know if you have it with you, but start looking for page 58, please. Okay, so page 58 on the student's book, that's unit number 9, and that's called That's Entertainment, okay? So did you find it? If you didn't find it, don't worry because I am going to continue projecting it here on the screen, all right? Okay, so unit number 9, that's entertainment. Discuss popular entertainment, discuss movies and famous Hollywood names. So if you don't have a favorite actor, if you don't know the names of lots of different actors, in this unit you have to get familiar with some famous people, ¿ok? Nos vamos a tener que aprender los nombres de algunos actores. Es más que nada cultura general, babies. So, Oscar, I'm very sorry. Omar Chaparro no aparece en el libro. Ya lo chequé y no está, ¿ok? So, we're gonna talk about some other actors who are not Omar Chaparro, all right? Okay, good. So, we start with section number 1, snapshot, movie trivia. Black Mass, 2015, that was the first movie with Johnny Depp. So I need a volunteer. Let's see. Vicky, can you help me, please? Can you read this information? Vicky.
You can hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Black Mass, 2015. Sienna Miller spent months rehearsing and
Yes.
filming, but in the end, the director decided to cut out all the scenes for narrative reasons.
Thank you very much. So this is a trivia about this movie. Sienna Miller is an actress. She's like really pretty. So she spent months rehearsing and filming in the movie, but at the end, the director eliminated all of her scenes. So that's very frustrating. Okay, so then we have Django Unchained. Let's see, my victim. Jaime, please help me with this part. Rehearsing is practicing. Específicamente significa ensayar. Es lo que hacemos con los niños en los bailables, es lo que hacemos antes de un desfile en la escuela. That's rehearsing. Okay? Jaime, can you help me with Django Unchained, please?
In the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio was suspended to slam a table, but it accidentally slammed a glass and cut his hand. The sense was so good that the director decided to incorporate it.
Thank you very much. Actually, that's the trivia I was mentioning. He had an accident, the real accident on the set, and he continued acting, and he's super professional, so they decided to keep that scene in the movie. Así que si la ven, cuando vean que le está sangrando la mano, realmente sangre de él, ¿ok? Pónganle atención. Thank you. Then we have Furious 7. Let's see. Azuri, can you help me with Furious 7, please? Actor Paul Walker.
Actor Paul Walker
Died.
will feel shortly. The movie, the director used computer technology and sound to finish the remaining scenes.
Thank you very much, Azuri. All right, the remaining scenes. Okay, so stunts, I'm gonna have to say in Spanish porque es más rápido. Son los dobles para las escenas de acción. Those are stunts, okay? All right. Now we have Avatar. Let's see. Diana, can you help me with Avatar, please?
The special effects were so expensive that director James Cameron had to wait 10 years to make the movie.
Yeah, I mean, James Cameron wanted to make that movie sooner, but it was super expensive. So he had to wait 10 years to make it. Actually, James Cameron loves making expensive movies. Titanic was very expensive, Avatar was very expensive, and I'm not sure about Terminator 2, but I think it was expensive as well. So, and then we have The Princess and the Frog. Queen, can you help me? Queen?
After watching the movie, about 50 children got sick with salmonella from kissing frogs.
Hi, babies. I'm sorry. Okay, that's terrible. No, 50 children. Imagine 50 children. And my question is, what were those parents doing? Okay, so 50 children got sick with salmonella. Oh, babies. So innocent. Okay, and then we have Paranormal Activity. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. Sui, help me with Paranormal Activity. Yo te ayudo con el número. Zul? Mm. Oh, I'm sorry, Zul, don't worry. Alguien más que ya haya abierto el micrófono hoy. Oscar, help me with Paranormal Activity.
This movie only costs
15,000
to make, but it made 9.1 million in first week. ¿Sí se lee así ese número 1?
No, porque dot es para el internet, así como www dot, etcétera, etcétera. Pero para números sería point. Y para texto sería period, es un relajo, ¿ok? Pero aquí sería point. So, 9.1 million. ¿Ok? All right. Thank you, Oski. All right, good. So over here, that's interesting to imagine. The movie only cost $15,000, but it made 9.1 million in 1 week. So that's an incredible revenue. That's an incredible profit. A lot of money from that movie, okay? So let's see. Then the book asks, which of the movie trivia do you find most interesting? Okay? Do you know any other movie trivia? And which of these movies have you seen, did you enjoy, and which would you like to watch? Okay? Now, these questions, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions, are questions that you are not going to answer right now. Those are questions that you're going to answer in the notebook, and then the next class, we're going to start with this. You don't have to put them on Classroom. I just want you to take the time to answer the questions in the notebook with extra information, and then next class we check them. We capish?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. Okay, good. So that is introduction to the unit, babies. We will continue working on Thursday. Parenthesis in Spanish, a commercial. Since the objective of the unit is to talk about movies, your homework for the rest of the unit is to watch a lot of films on Netflix, okay? But please, I need you to expand your horizons, okay? I need you to watch different kinds of movies. For example, today select one action film from Netflix. Tomorrow select a horror movie. The next day select a drama, a comedy. I need you to watch different kinds of films. And preferably, I mean, like new films, old films, I need you to get a little bit more like, involved in different kinds of movies because the book and the workbook mention a lot of classics, okay? En una de esas les voy a dejar por ahí un clásico de tarea, so ya veremos. Yeah, I know, Queen. I know you love it. So please, Oscar, yes, save it. Yes, okay. So I need you to watch Hollywood films. Vamos a ver películas hollywoodenses porque eso es de lo que trata más que nada la unidad, ¿ok?